Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? This is Colin over here to kind of show off a new game over here, which is We Who Are About to Die. As the call the themes in the background might imply, this game is a gladiatorial game. Very much a roguelike. I am going to tell you that right now, I'm only mediocre at this game. So the cool thing about this is that you start off, random Joe on the, Joe off the street. Several different backstories that you kind of can get rolled with. And the kind of cool thing is that in the same way of most roguelites and roguelikes, your progress more or less does feed over into the next guy. You can see right here, for example, my backstory is a professional aspirant. I can re-roll it, I can get different things behind it. But you can also see, too, I go and get specialist combat skills. I can get some starting equipment. Easier for me to win over the audience in combat, and training gear at the school itself is cheaper. Now, each one of these backgrounds has a different victory condition. In this case, it's reach the aspired rank. You will also see over here that I have a ton of good starting values. This two-handed mace, for example, is really, really high. What a shame I don't start with it. But yeah, we're just going to jump right in and kind of show how this all works out. So you can see over here, this is the kind of home screen for you. This is the market. You can kind of go and buy material over here. All of your junk can be kind of kept in this particular area. You, of course, can just change some cosmetic stuff there, but I don't think we've really earned it just yet. Over on this side, though, career management. You get healed pretty much for free after every single fight, which is necessary, believe me. You can prepare things, order things, there's bribery. We'll talk about patrons in a second. There's also the Scolo. So this is the school overall that you're working under. And in the context of that, there are things you can do. You can train. You can get more gear because of that. You can invest into your next character by tossing money their way. There's little upgrades you can do. Characters themselves. Now, we're trying to get to the aspired level, which is insane. That's 250,000 rank, which I'm going to tell you right now, I have not gotten that. I have died quite a bit. Also, your patrons in the meantime. So each one of these, if you build up the percentages high enough, they start giving you different things to work with. So like Allura, for example, is all about relationships. Valerius is all about gold. Musa, I can never really remember, unfortunately. And Juridius over here is all about Scala stuff. So he might give you upgrades, he might give you more space for your equipment and all of that. Ignore this total playtime. This is broken in the extreme. Backstory, like I said, here we go. And our goal is to reach the aspired rank. So, we got to get to that 250k. I can tell you right now, I have never hit 250k. But all right, this is the standard kind of opportunities in the meantime too. You can go and use your fame up here. So you have money, we have fame. You can use it to reveal different things about each one of these. So, like case in point, I'm using to reveal this one right here. It's a 1v1. I can spend another 100 over here to kind of figure out what's going on with this. Be me against a pit slave. I don't know who the host might be. I can tell you what I'm going to win for it, and that's great. I don't know what this is going to be over here. I don't really want to start with a level 2 just yet. Or I could do a 2v1 over here, but let's actually get some actual money under our belts. It's a desperate struggle the entire time. Now, the combat system itself here has been likened to, or at least by the creator, as Mountain Blade kind of combat. In that you have to click and drag into a certain kind of direction to go and put an attack in that direction. Now, every single one of these weapons has its own set of characteristics, so I can block, I can do this, I can do that. I'm going to lock onto this bro over here and just start taking him to town because his weapon is so slow, and I am a stud muffin of 1,000 ages. Not really sure what the heck that was just now. Okay, well, not my noblest victory. I could rest, and that'd probably be a good idea. But you can see right now, lower right hand side, the crowd itself does matter. If the crowd likes you, they will throw equipment in. And not just equipment, but equipment that'll be worthwhile. The dude literally just wow. There's a sword sticking out of my chest right now. Let's ignore that for a moment. I'm not really sure I really like the fact that I have a sword sticking out of me. So this game is on 0.1. So you can see right now, it's definitely some janky kind of ragdoll stuff going on. People love me, throwing in the laurels, like celebrating me. Go me. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that should have been harder, I suppose. That's fine. So 1v1, the next time I can get it, it's going to be at a level 3. So it makes it more and more difficult as you go forward. Other thing here, too, is that depending on your equipment, you actually can gain and lose, basically, fame. So in this case, I literally just lost half the fame in the first place that I earned from winning over the crowd. And since I'm going to lose half of that as well, we're kind of in some really, really rough times. You'll see in a second. Gain some victory. Great. I'm able to kind of rest a little bit. That's solid here as well. So I'm back to just full strength. Checking over here. There's no reason for me to pick that up. It's worse than what I've got in the first place. And I'm not going to use this just yet. I'm going to go and work towards picking up We Who Are About to Disinfect and Aspirant Welfare. Really what that's going to do is going to give me more longevity. So I'll be spending less money on healing, which, let me tell you, you are going to need to heal. So do I do a 1v1 against a criminal? That's luck of the draw. Okay, we'll talk about that, what that means in just a second. I could also go and pay a lot of fame to reveal everything, but I don't really think I really want to. Now this thing over here, betting. I can go and place $1,000, 1,000 gold bets and get stuff out of it. Now, they're not always going to be possible. So, like, there's no point to me spending 1,000 gold on getting 3 kills, because there's only one freaking guy here. So, for right now, I'm just going to go over here. It's a level 2. It's me against a criminal. It's luck of the draw, though. So you can see right there, it says, go into battle without weapons. Weapons are provided by the public. So, like I said, if the crowd likes you, they will throw better stuff in there. You see, to start with, it's not a lot. A lot of junk, honestly. And I should have checked to see what was in there overall, just from like a visual standpoint. Try to get in there as quickly as possible. Pick up an axe. An axe is more or less pretty good. And I have range on him. A speed, actually, too. So, I mean, my speed is really, really solid. Because as you can see, as he comes in, he's really taking a hammering. Now, I don't know who the patron is. I wasn't really paying attention to that. But we'll figure that out soon enough. Now, you can see right now, in the meantime, that... Ooh, weapon's gonna break soon. Yeah, not what I wanted. My axe play is pretty good. Ugh. Other thing here, too, is an issue, is that his mace isn't that good, but it hits like a truck, which is a bit of a problem. You also see that my lower left-hand side, my stamina is not wonderful. Jeez, come on. Can I please get something that's worthwhile? There we go. Cool. So, I'm gonna cut a little bit. I know it's one of those things. It's kind of like being a YouTube content creator. Like, you can't always just immediately dive in. You gotta kite. You gotta wait for your time. You in and out. Gotta float like a butterfly, sting like a gladiator. You see Allure over here picking up a good amount of fame. Druidus over here, not that great. Valerius, these two not liking me isn't wonderful. Mostly because this dude, again, if I don't take his stuff, I'm going to not get good amounts of money. Now, I rank up. I'm going to pick movement skill over here and do this as well. And I have gained a little bit of health. But now, like I said, Skolo. I wonder... This one's still free because it's the first time I've ever used it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to, since I'm going to use this fundraising thing, I'm going to go and... No, I don't. I'm not going to get enough money. I was going to go put a fame in to get a certain amount of gold, and I thought I'd be able to pick up this We Who Are About to Disinfect, but I'm going to pick up Aspirin Welfare instead. So this will heal me back up completely, but in the future, I lose, instead of being 1,000 gold, it's going to be 800 gold, which I desperately need to be using that instead. Now, here's going to be the issue. Actually, I'm going to go buy that too. So now I'm getting a little bit more health here. Here's the issue. I have no idea what these are. I know this is not a good idea for me. This is going to be terrible. I'm going to die for sure, and you can see right there. Week 3, if I get 10 grand, there's something wrong with this. Here's the problem, though. I don't have the fame to do this, so I can do one of two things. I can go back to the Skolo and get a teensy bit, at least. And pray it's a level 1. Okay, so whatever it's going to be, I'm going to do a level 1. A level 5, when I'm that new in the first place, is not going to go well for me, so... Okay, good. There's a Valerius as well. Great. It looks like it's a many versus many? Oh, dear Lord. Am I by myself? No. Good. Phew. All right. I got bros with me. Let's do this, guys. Okay. So this is a many versus many. I'm just going to go and just kind of wildly slash for a bit, especially since I seem to be getting all the attention. Dude. I could lock onto that guy, but it's really not worth it just yet. There we go. Stamina-wise, I'm not doing great. My stamina, I'm still new enough to this entire business that I'm not going to have great stamina right now. I'm going to lock onto this dude at least, though. Alright. There we go. That's one down. So if I can win over the favor of the crowd, that's going to be good for me. Because at least at that point... There we go. 2 for 2. Alright. And skill with one-handed swords is increased. Good. It's kind of what we need right now. I'm not really sure what that whole kind of shield bash does, because right now it doesn't really look like it does a whole lot. There we go. Picking him up. Picking him up. There we go. Again, there's if it's a one versus many, you're going to discover that those things really are rough. Now, thankfully, my skill with all weapons is increased. Nice. Okay. Thankfully, discover that one versus many's, especially in the lower levels, tend to be, it's you against a bunch of slaves and criminals and things like that. On the higher levels, I can tell you, it is voluptuous. I don't care if the audience dislikes that. I prefer to live, thank you. Okay, I don't know who did that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. There we go. So, picking up some more money, doing our thing. We got 2 kills out of that, so somebody else got the kills. I actually did a little bit of team damage. And good. He's going to be back positive, which is what we need. Mazza, I still seriously don't know what the issue with that is. The problem, though, is that the many versus many next time is going to be expensive. Like, it's going to be really, really hard for us to do it. Ooh. We have 2,000 to the next character, because this dude is not long for this world. Tarantia is world-renowned for its wine, and a citywide festival has been announced after a particularly good harvest in production. In a historic event, Mazza Mongadi has purchased a quarter of the city's wine cakes to be distributed for free among the commoners, a woman of the people. Unfortunately, these people do not include slaves or aspirants. The effects are citywide and very noticeable. Yeah. As a result, Most of the city's commoners are either still drinking, sleeping, or deep-playing over all week. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it is possible to lose out on what a lot of this is going to look like, i.e., I'm going to not get as much fame, and since fame for me is pretty lousy in the first place, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. We'll find out in the future. But again, this one over here, we're working toward this. Many versus 1, luck of the draw. So 4 of us against this? I might as well. You know what? Let's see what level is this. It's a 1v1. Lepost, he's level. Oh no! Heck no! Screw that! Forget it. All right, let's do it. I think what we're going to do is do this final fight and maybe call it quits for today. This game is on a 0.1 release. Like, this literally just dropped, I think, earlier this past week. So what I'm going to do is, I really want to kind of run with this a little bit more. I'm going to play this game regardless. So I kind of want to see where this kind of goes with life, the universe, and everything. Dude, I'm sorry. You made the mistake having a 1 versus many. I'm taking you on by myself. Allies, get in here. Now, for right now, it might be like, yeah, no, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And you're right. You're right. This is the low levels. This is kind of easing you into it. And that dude over there didn't even get involved in the fight, you cheapskate. So yeah, surviving allies. Everybody survived. Yeah, I'm getting, like, no fame for this, though. Jeez. My equipment's just bad. Just real bad. Yikes. Alright. A strange ailment has stricken the city. It seems many Tarantians have turned a slight shade of purple. All scholar physicians have been called to aid the populace by imperial decree. No physician will be available this week unless some strings are pulled. I don't have the fame for it. I can do all aid. But, you know, I'm a man of the people. Donate. A very purple university professor, sick of the ailment, has decided to use her financial boost to investigate the source of this problem. After a week-long investigation, it turns out a reckless dye maker dumped his bad batch of beet dye in the Tarantian River. The dye washed down into the city, into public baths and municipal water sources, tinting the population a very regal shade. The professor who made the discovery and calmed the populace is being commended by the Presidius of Upper Hanii. In his speech, you were name-dropped, leading to some small increase in word of mouth. Good. I get favor with patrons and some actual fame. Good. I look forward to the day I can actually afford stuff like this. He still takes fame anyway. Jeez. Oh, no, 50%. All 50. Oh my god. I am not going to be, you know, stunningly awesome anytime soon. Alright, well, that's fine. Folks, for right now, I'm going to call it quits for this particular video. Like I said, if you want to see more of this, please feel free to let me know below. Excuse me. I'm going to be playing this game regardless. I'd love to kind of continue to share this with you as it continues to develop further forwards. And really come back to see for the, you know, eventual death of Musa Emeraldius. I don't know. The Lord of the Gems is what I'm going to call him for right now. Emeraldios. But, folks, I guess until next time, this is Connell Work. Have a great day. Take it easy.